We're logging in still here. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us here at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. You're making your first appearance at this event, so just your thoughts on competing here in Phoenix this week.
Yeah, I know a lot of guys love this tournament, love the atmosphere. Obviously, a little bit of a bummer that it's pretty scaled down, but obviously getting my first taste of it is it's pretty cool. I know first time I saw 16, even though they said it's a third of the height and they're only going to have about 2,400 people in there. Already on Wednesday, I'm hearing guys all the way over from the range chirping players in the Pro-Am, so it'll be a lot of fun.
You made your 16th start as a special temporary member. You've had 4 top 10s in 7, including last week at the Farmers Insurance Open. Can you just talk about the state of your game and how you're feeling coming into this week?
Yeah, I'm really excited. Obviously, last week was a really nice week. I love Torrey Pines. Obviously, the golf course suits me really well. And so far, just kind of keep on keeping on from last year. Still working on the same things. Just sticking basically to the same process. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, and obviously, I'm in a really nice position of where basically, it's kind of win or enjoy the experience and learn something, get more experience. So, I know that every single week I've got a chance to win and, be a full member on tour. So it's an exciting time. I've got nothing to lose, and obviously it's a lot of fun to be out here.
Perfect. Okay, we'll open up for some questions here. First, we've got Adam from Golf Week. Adam, go ahead.
Hey, well, do you have any history at this course, or is this your first time?
No, actually, we had some bad weather in Dallas probably 3-4 weeks ago, and so I came out here and made a little mini vacation of it. So really, that's the extent that I've had here. Haven't played a tournament here before, but golf course is great. It's lush. It's absolutely in awesome shape. Really looking forward to playing this place. Another golf course that I kind of not so much demanding off the tee, but hitting it far kind of rewards. Or hitting it straight and far rewards will give you a lot of wedge shots in, I guess.
Okay. And you kind of had a bit of a slow start after turning professional. How did you flip that switch, and how do you describe the run you're on?
Yeah, I mean, I started working with Troy Denton and Josh Gregory about 2.5 years ago, and we really have done the same thing. Sitting after my first year as a pro, having 2 of those guys and my agent and myself just sitting down talking and just basically trying to put a process together of, how can we improve, remember 2 years ago sitting there and they're trying to tell me to go play mini tour events or just playing something. Just keep playing as much as you can, try to get some reps, try to get some confidence. And really, it's just kind of funny how after that first year of just, we were just trying to basically get status on the Korn Ferry Tour. Then the following year I get status on the Korn Ferry Tour, and we're just talking about, hey, keep on keeping on, keep trying to understand yourself so you can fix yourself, turn those off weeks, try to make some cuts even when you don't have your A game. And obviously it's paid off. So it's really fun to see the progression over the past 2 years to go from basically just doing Monday qualifiers to now trying to pick a schedule on the PGA Tour.
Do you feel like you belong out here?
I do. I said that, it's one thing to believe it, but I felt that after the Open and finishing 6th there on the toughest test in golf, it's one thing to think it, but once you actually do it, it just gives you that much more confidence. So it's an exciting time. I mean, I love being around these guys. I love playing against the best players in the world. So I'm enjoying every minute of it.
Thank you.
Okay, next we'll go to Josh from ESPN Phoenix. Josh, go ahead.
Hey, well, what did you hear about 16, or what have you heard about 16 kind of in all its glory instead of this tailored down hole that it is now?
Yeah, I've heard it's amazing. Guys just absolutely enjoy the atmosphere. There's nothing like it. I know the guys have joked that, some of the fans will dig up some of your deepest, darkest secrets and chirp it at you while you're out there playing. But you just have to enjoy. You have to enjoy it. I mean, that's what makes it so fun. And it's even, I think it's funny that in the couple practice rounds that I've played, there's even some, guys are joking if you miss a green, they're booing, and this is just on a, random Tuesday. So it's, obviously I've had some friends that have said it's a tournament that they've always wanted to play in just because of the atmosphere. And so obviously a lot of fun to actually be inside the ropes and get to experience it, even though it's a little bit of a scaled down version.
Okay. And Cameron Morfitt from PGAtour.com.
Hey, Will. Just was curious. Rory McIlroy was speaking just before you, and he was saying this is actually his first time doing this tournament. And he was saying it's kind of nice to break in with no fans or few fans, as opposed to 300,000 of them. Do you share that sentiment, or would you rather just jump right into the deep end?
Oh, I mean, absolutely. It's nice to get kind of a scaled down version of it. I've played at some events where we've had kind of stadium-like holes, like the Byron Nelson one was at Las Colinas. But everyone's always said that there's nothing like this here. So yeah, I tend to agree with that being in a little bit of a milder setting as a kind of getting my feet wet before we have 300,000 people out there. But at the same time, I'm looking forward to next year when we've got all those people and just experiencing the craziness.
Is that the most you've ever played in front of at the Byron Nelson, or what's the most people you've ever played in front of?
Probably the Open in 2018 would be best guess. But I think at Shinnecock would probably be the most, but maybe even the Nelson. I mean, the Nelson, that's an event obviously is near and dear to my heart growing up in Dallas. And so, having friends and family on 17 and, hearing people scream TCA was my high school, stuff like that. That's something that, you make a lot of good memories out of that. And, it's kind of fun when you walk off a golf course and you're talking about something besides your round. You're talking about stuff outside the ropes.
All right, thank you.
And Adam has another question. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, well, I see on your on one of your forms you filled out that rest is one of your big hobbies. Do you feel rested this week?
Yeah, I was a little bit of I came in and I played on Monday. I've had 2 months off. I'm 24 years old, so I don't know if I shouldn't say I'm tired. So I'm planning on playing as much golf as I possibly can over the next 6-7 weeks. So I'm on week 2. If I said I was tired at 24 years old, I think I need to get my head checked.
Thank you. Also, what have you done with that copy of the congressional medal that Byron Nelson was given? That you have a copy of, I guess. I
do. Yeah, it's sitting actually at my parents' house. We've got a really cool kind of table of, I guess, the medal, my U.S. Junior trophy, a couple pieces signed by Mr. Palmer. The USGA gave me a really cool wooden flag from the hole-in-one that I made last year. But yeah, it's sitting at home. I got it from actually a friend who was a member out of Bentry. His name was Billy Weiss. He was one of the top guys at the Salesmanship Club of Dallas, and he gave it to me before he passed away. So yeah, something that's near and dear to my heart, and obviously, every time I see it, I'm pretty lucky to have it, but it's also a good reminder of Mr. Nelson and everything that he did for the game.
Lastly, what's your Super Bowl prediction?
I don't know. You have to ask Tony Romo.
All right, man. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Will, for your time, and good luck this week.
Thank you. Appreciate it.